This video is brought to you by TrueTech Tools, quality tools, essential support. And by RLS. RLS press fittings let you make a permanent and reliable mechanical connection in just 10 seconds without the need for brazing. The RLS press fittings were specifically designed and engineered for use in high-pressure HVAC and refrigeration systems. They are fully registered and listed to UL 207 for pressures up to 700 psi. For more information, go to rapidlockingsystem.com.
So one question I get all the time is a one-man operation profitable? So in today's video, I'm going to cover just that. Let's do some work. All right, so when it comes to a profitable one-man operation, I think it boils down to three things. Now, the first one is going to be keeping your overhead low. Now, keeping it nice and simple and clean. When I hear all the time when people first start out, they want to buy a nice truck, they want to get it out-rigged with all the cool tools, and that will come with time. But what you want to do is keep things simple when it comes to your outgoing expenses. So all of the bills, right, the things that you really need to have, your insurances and your bonds, things like that. But you want to shop around, make sure you're getting good deals on the insurance. You're not going out and spending a ton of money on the truck, on the tools. Let that stuff come with time and pay cash for it. You want to keep your overhead as low as possible because that hurts the bottom line at the end of the day. right, so number 2 on the list is going to be pricing your work accordingly. One thing I learned when I first started out was I was not charging enough, and I felt like I was always just chasing my tail. So what you want to do is sit down and go back to your number 1 on this list, which is your overhead, and figure out what your hourly rate needs to be, and also a day rate for your bigger projects, your installs, things like that. You want to make sure you're making enough money, because if you're not making enough money, you're not going to be profitable. So make sure you're charging accordingly. All right, so the third thing on the list is going to be always striving to be more efficient at what you're doing, because you're wearing all the hats. You've got to do everything, right? So you always need to be pushing yourself to find better processes, better techniques, whatever the case is, to make you more efficient at your job. Now, not only when you're on the job, but when you're off the job, when you're thinking about what you're going to be doing the next day or maybe the following week, having your notes, having some kind of process to where you're just not, it's not all in your head, you have it written down and you have a good process for that. That's gonna be huge for being a one-man operation, because you have to wear all the hats, you gotta do all the tasks. So you wanna make sure that you're staying on top of everything, you're paying all your bills, you're completing the jobs, you're getting the materials that you need, whatever the case is, you need to be striving to be most efficient every single day. Well, that's going to complete today's video, guys. I really hope you got something out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, see you guys later.